What is up, folks? Preston Gaming back with another episode of Valheim Mods Weekly, and this week we have got a short, easy little week ahead of us. Not a whole lot we're going to cover, but before we jump into anything, I want to take a second to say thank you to everybody who has liked or subscribed on the content because it has helped out a great deal. And thank you to everybody who has left comments, letting me know stuff that you like to see or, things that I might have mistaken or missed because, my testing on these is not 100%. I don't spend every day for a month testing all of these mods. I get on, I play with them for a few times throughout the week, try to get as much information as I can, but sometimes I miss stuff, so thank you for that. But now we're going to go ahead and jump into our first mod, and our first mod is called More Skills by Guri Guy. And it's a cool mod because it adds in strength, fishing, vitality, taming, crafting, and hunting. And going along with this, we have our second mod called Cooking Skill by the Grey Ham, and it adds just a cooking skill. So as you see, health and stamina buff from consuming foods. But all of these skills are really cool because they just increase as you do stuff. So, like, we're going to come in here, we're going to come to the work table. Now, if we craft this torch here, we're going to craft two of them. See, the crafting skill went up. Now, you're not going to see a whole lot of difference between these two, between the torches and stuff like that. But sorry, I didn't mean to hit escape twice. But as you level up your skill here, as you see, the things get even better. Stuff requires less material. They get slightly increased damage and stuff like that. So you actually get better at doing a lot of these things. Vitality, this increases your health and stuff like that, and you actually take less damage as you get hit. So, not only armor, but, your health also. This, I don't really do fishing too much in here. At least I haven't. The fishing in this game is kind of boring. It's not like fishing in a lot of other games that I really enjoy. The strength is cool because as you level up your strength, I forgot to close that. Let's go in here, see if there's a bunch of stuff we can pick up. If not, I'll just spawn in a whole bunch of stone. Oop, there we go. There's some strength. Here's a bunch of stuff we can pick up. There we go. So now we're going to take a look. So strength is at 3. And look at our weight. Our weight went up a little bit. That's what's cool about this. Now, the closer you are to being encumbered and the more you do like this, the higher your strength goes. Now look, our weight went up a little bit again. It didn't go up a whole bunch. It only went up by 3 points. The max weight did. But that's why this is really cool because you can use this to increase your carry weight. Now, you can use this in conjunction with Valheim Plus like I'm doing now, and have just, either super ridiculous or just a little bit above normal. See, it's not ultra high, but it is there. And that's what's really cool about this. The hunting, you can get more and better resources like it says here. And then if we come over here to a cooking fire, here we go. There we go. Now that meat will cook up. Hopefully it won't take too long, and I can show you guys. It's not going to be super immediate and super, you're not going to notice it 100% right away. But the higher you level this, the easier it is to get a lot better foods. Now I'm using the fish wraps, blood pudding, and lox pies. You can honestly use these mods to build out, food stuff like this, and craft a whole bunch of these, a whole bunch, to where you're actually getting back more than just the 80 health and the 80 stamina. You can actually get just a ridiculous amount. I know on the other map I play on, I've got it to where I think the blood pudding is 120 max because the skill is at max. I think that's what it is. Like it scales up a whole bunch, and you can also go into the config like I've done and adjust how much the values and stuff are. So it does give you a chance to really build out a character a lot differently. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright folks, so here we are. I couldn't get anybody on to help me with our next mod, so we're just going to use this little grayling here. And our next mod is actually called the Emote Wheel by Besereker, and it's actually really cool. So if you just hold down T, you've got a whole bunch of different stuff here. These are all just the different little things. So I'm going to tell this little grayling no. Like, come on, man. No, go away. Like, leave me alone. No, he doesn't like that. Let's wave at him. See how he responds to that. Maybe he'll be friendly. No, he doesn't want to be friendly. We're gonna issue him a challenge then. Come on, man. Come get some. So it's an easy little mod. It doesn't really do a whole lot, but it's better than having to type in everything to get all your little emotes and stuff going, especially if you play with a lot of other people. But yeah, it's not a great mod. To me it is, just because I play on a server with friends and stuff, or if I'm playing with other people, I like just sometimes being able to go yeah without really having to do anything. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the last one. Alright, folks, here we are in front of our last mod, and our last mod is called the Besereker's Keep by Godstantin. I'm sorry I bungled that. I don't know how to pronounce that one. But this is a really cool mod. It is a cool building. Again, it's by BuildShare. If you don't know how to use it, you can check out the last video where I showed how to actually import buildings and stuff like that. But this is a really cool building. Like, just look at the outside of it. It is big. It is awesome looking. Unfortunately, you do have to clear out a really big area. Otherwise, it won't port in right. But it is cool looking. Like, there is a lot here. Each little tower here can houses like or it's not house as, but like act as a house for one little person. Um, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna exit the fly mode here. We're gonna come down here. So you've got a bed there in that corner, which is one tower. And then you have a bed here in another corner, which is another tower. So four people can use this as their own little bases, or you can have like a little not as their own little bases, but you can have like a little community base here, and each little person has their own area. It's a cool mod because it does have workbenches and stuff everywhere you would need to be able to cover and build stuff outside of this as you want. But we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna jump up. Actually, instead of jumping, I'm just gonna do fly because it might be yeah. So here we are. We're gonna come down, and this is really cool. Like, there is a lot here. It has this little entrance area here where you can get to this little fire there that you can see from the inside. We'll go back in. This is just a really cool mod. This is just a super cool building. This is a really well done building. Very clever how it was done. I really like the way that this building was done. Just super duper nifty. Like, look at this. This is just really cool. This is a lot of talent in building. I know I couldn't do something like this. Like, this is great. Really clever how well this was done. I love this. Like, I love looking at some of the buildings and stuff that people make. As a matter of fact, like, majority of the mods and stuff I've been looking at lately have been construction mods like this. Like, there's just so many awesome ones that it's hard to make it's hard for me not to let that be the majority of what I do. Yeah, there's a lot of cool mods like the skills and Valheim Plus and Skyheim and all these other mods, but these building mods really are just phenomenal for me. These V builds, because it's just so much just raw talent and how people have done this. Just I'm always amazed by what people can build. But this is just so pretty. I think this is really well done, and this makes a hell of a base too. Like, it's got everything you can need. Just port it in, and bam, you're good to go. It's just look at that, just stunning. But with that, folks, we are done for the week. Make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Have fun. Take it easy. We'll see you next time.